Hello and welcome to the video. If you don't know me, I'm Bradleywalkr. I'm a personal trainer from Glasgow. Most likely, but you will know who I am. You'll maybe hear from a free Facebook group where I offer training and nutrition advice. If not, you can join that for free. There's a link down below in the description if you're interested. This video is going to be a full day of eating. This is actually a full day of my eating on a Saturday, where I basically go a wee bit less strict on my diet, but I'm still making results with sticking to my calories. I'm going to show you how simple it really is to go and actually keep getting results. And I'm going to show you it's not just about having these healthy, boring foods all the time. You can actually go and have a lot of fun with your diet. I actually have mac and cheese in my diet today. Wait till you see it, it's awesome. I make it myself and I just love it so much. Would you believe but that I can go and get results while eating this sort of food? I'm going to teach you how simple it is with this video. The reason I'm doing this video is I have a massive goal this year of changing 1,000 people's lives for their health and fitness. I want to do that by either helping them lose weight, build muscle, or maybe just get fitter and stronger. By the end of this video, I hope you'll learn a little bit about your nutrition and ways you can start changing things in your diet to make life more enjoyable. As I said, it's not going to be all healthy, boring foods today. Although these things are great and they do have a place, right, it's not all about just sticking to these boring, healthy meals, right? Healthy meals are great, but as I say, you do sometimes get bored and you need a little bit of taste in your life. So this video may be offer a wee bit different from what you usually hear of most trainers. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm eating in this day. And hopefully I'll teach you that balance is key. What I mean by balance is it's not about being super strict all the time and just sticking to a regimented plan, but it's actually trying to fit your diet into your lifestyle and change your diet so it suits you, and then it makes it more sustainable and you can consistently do it throughout the future. If your diet becomes more balanced, it becomes easier to sustain, as it just says, and it means you can constantly get results. You're not just switching from trying to get results to relaxed to trying to get results to relaxed. This usually causes bigger issues and makes it harder to lose the weight. So sit back, relax, and watch this little video and you get to see a little bit of insight of what I eat at the weekend. So just one thing I forgot to mention is I basically do something called fasting in the morning, right? And what that essentially is basically holding off on your first meal for as long as possible. And what that basically does is gives you a small time frame to eat your meals, which basically means for me that I get to eat bigger meals. I prefer eating bigger meals than small meals, just because I've got such a big, massive appetite. All you do for fasting, right, is basically hold off on having your first meal of the day, right? So what I do is I wake up and drink about a pint of water before, when I first wake up. I drink a black coffee, and that kind of blunts my appetite until I start to get hungry again. I keep drinking water throughout that kind of period, and then I have another cup of black coffee. Again, this helps me hold my appetite off a wee bit longer for my first meal, and then once I get to a point where I'm too hungry, I then go and start eating, and that's basically how you start your day. So I basically have my breakfast later on in the day. What's happening, people? So just finished up my morning lunges. So I've just literally started today doing about 400 lunges in the morning. Suppose it's great for boosting your metabolism, etc, etc, but I'll talk about that another day. So I'm just going over to Tesco just now to pick up some breakfast stuff, and I'm going to show you what I pick up on the way. Like the hair, love it. Right, so one thing I did forget to fucking video was I'm having it's my protein, I guess it's protein diluting juice or something, I guess you would call it. It's something you basically add to water, similar to a protein shake, except it comes with a lot thinner consistency. I've got a great flavour and it's fucking awesome. But they're pretty good, see, for somebody maybe who's had a lot of protein shakes and is getting quite bored of the consistency. They're a good wee change. So that's what I've had, and I had a pack of Velveeta biscuits as well. I'm sure everybody knows what they are. Also, man, these masks need to go. So we're back to Tesco, still not being showered. It's getting late in the day. Well, I say late in the day, it's nearly 12 o'clock. And I'm just going to make my breakfast. So what I'm going to make myself is steak sausages, the sausages we just got, some chicken sausages, and I'll also have the thin bagel. So I've got a packet left over with 2 in it, and I'm making another one for my girlfriend as well. So this is what I'll do. I'll cook it on the George Foreman. Also use the 1 calorie spray because it keeps it all nice and light. The reason I'm going for these sausages, but let's just see if you can see that there. So see in the nutritional information. Let me just read out exactly what it is per sausage. Sorry, per 100 grams. So per 100 grams, which is I think 2 sausages, you've got 130 calories, 2 grams of fat, which are a lot lower than most sausages, and you've got 15 grams of protein, right? So that's a very high protein sausage. If you're someone from the UK or Glasgow, you'll probably love fry up breakfast. So I have this pretty much every day. It basically serves as a fry up to me, so it's pretty good. The hex sausages are okay, but I definitely recommend the steak or the pork ones more. So here's the pork version, slightly higher calories, but pretty much just the exact same. So if you're into fry-ups, I recommend getting these. I'll be having 4 steak sausages. I'll probably have like 4 hex sausages as well, and a bagel, 1 bagel or 2 bagels, depending how I feel. I think that basically gives me a nice big hit of protein in the morning. And as well as I was saying, I had one of these. Had about 20 grams of protein shot as well. And that'll be me. So I'll upload the total calories at the end of the day. In fact, I'll just tell you right now, I have 2,700 calories a day. I'll add up the total calories I have in and tell you how close I got to my goal. Explain that further, right? So I'll just keep these filled in throughout the day when I'm eating. Okay, so a little side note, it just kind of came to me there. So what I like to think about with these sausages, right? See, instead of completely changing your full lifestyle, like, oh, I'm going to change every bit of my diet, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, blah, 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 blah. What I recommend you do with your diet, right, is go for the food you like, but then also try and find the healthiest alternative you can basically come up with, right? So, for example, I sometimes make a pizza, my own type of pizza. What I basically do with that is make a really thin base, use like light tomato sauce and then low-fat cheese. So that's essentially the same food that I like, but just a lower-fat version. That's the exact same with these sausages. So instead of waking up and having a big greasy fat link sausage or a big greasy fucking square sausage or cooking them in a pan with all the oil, go for the best alternative all round, and then all the kind of wee changes throughout your full diet are going to make a massive change in your overall results. So for example, instead of using oil, use a 1 cal spray. Most oils, like for example, this is sunflower 1 cal spray oil. Normal sunflower oil, if you put 1 spoonful into the pan, is about 100 calories, right? So you're essentially having 100 calories for something you're not actually physically eating, it's just added onto the foods. So the 1 cal spray is perfect for that because it adds on 10 calories if you're lucky to your food. So small changes like that, right? Try to change out the unhealthy things to slightly healthier versions, but only going to change your diet radically. It's going to make a nice sustainable diet you can stick to, but also it's going to be tasty food you like as well, right? So hopefully that's some good insight there for you. Bye bye. What's happening, people? How are we doing? So I've had my breakfast this morning. So as I told you, I had the hex sausages and the Malcolm Allen low fat steak sausages, as well as I had that as in a bagel. And now I'm going to go out for my next kind of meal of the day, and that's going to be Pepe's. If you don't know what Pepe's is, it's basically a spicy chicken place similar to Nando's. So basically, from going to Pepe's quite consistently, I know the calories in the rice box is, I think it's 740. I actually checked it at MyFitnessPal. I didn't actually know they had the calories in that on MyFitnessPal, but somebody actually told me because I posted a picture for there previously. But I know the calories in there are 700, right? So I've added up my calories for the day so far, and they are currently at, sorry, I had to go check that. They're currently at 1,500, and that's including my Pepe's as well. And I've got about 140 grams of protein into my diet, right? So I know that's going to be perfectly fine for the rest of the day now. So tonight I know I'm going to be having mac and cheese. I'll show you me kind of making that because I make some awesome mac and cheese. But the main thing I'm focusing on throughout the day, right, is getting my protein intake in before I get to the end of the day. And as well as that, obviously sticking to my calories. They're my 2 main things I always focus on when I'm basically looking at my diet, right? So as I know, I've got 2,700 calories for the day. I've still got 1,200 calories after my Pepe's to go and eat. So I know for a fact that my mac and cheese is going to fit in there. I need to add up and see how much mac and cheese I'm actually going to have. But the main focus right now, because I've got the 1,200 calories, is to get at least another 40 grams of protein into my diet after my Pepe's. That'll take me up to about 180 grams of protein, and I'm currently about 170 pounds. So that's more than a gram of protein per pound of body weight in my diet. And for there, eating over the 180 grams of protein for today, the day's a Saturday, is a bonus for me, right? So Monday to Friday I'll be a bit more higher protein. I'll just focus a wee bit more on getting in more protein. And then since it's the weekend, I like to relax a wee tiny bit on my diet. I still stick to my calories, but I don't solely focus on getting in hundreds of protein and kind of I try and enjoy a wee bit more foods over the weekend. Try to have a fun diet, and then midweek kind of sacrifice a few more things then. So that's basically how I go about it. So I planning ahead when you're going out for meals. So I knew in my head I was going to be going out for food today, so I already kind of planned it ahead. And I'm also planning ahead my next meal, which is obviously the mac and cheese, right? So always planning ahead in regards to your nutrition. It's going to make things a lot easier, and it means you can enjoy your diet a lot more. That'll be all for just now. Peace out. So end up going for obviously the Pepe's as I said before, but added in mozzarella sticks. So they're roughly about 200 calories for the 3 as well. So that brings this whole up, meal up to about 900 calories, and that still leaves me about 1,000 left for the end of the night. So I've now had my peppies, right, and I'm going to go for a wee walk about town Saturday night, and me and my girlfriend are out walking, aren't we? And I'll see if you can get in. So we're going to go on a wee trek, kick about, probably kill an hour or two, and then go home and start making some awesome mac and cheese. See, I need to give props to my wee wonderful girlfriend because she makes life a lot easier. See, when I'm doing all this diet and stuff, counting calories and that, most of the people I can't tell I'm doing this just look at me like, you're after heat, mate, what are you doing that for? But she's always there supporting me, cook my meals for me when I need them, tell me how much chicken's in each fucking thing, or weighing out food for me. So get somebody that makes you a better you, and cherish some people. Right, so we just finished our wee stop at town, and note to self, don't park up the top of a big massive hill when you've done 400 lunges that day. Like, wait and see the size of this hill. I've just came up there, man, it was agony. Was it hard?
Hard.
So way down. Hello, how we doing? So I'm back in from the walk, and right now I'm basically making up the mac and cheese, right? So some of the things I put into the mac and cheese is, in fact, wait, I'll show you. Here I'm cooking 300 grams of pasta, right? So me and my girlfriend are going to have 150 grams each. By the way, this isn't a low calorie mac and cheese, it's just the best mac and cheese I can possibly make. Is the, what's this called? I believe it's like, no, it's just a simple Bristol cheese sauce. But we add this into it to spice it up. So now I go pretty crazy with the chilli powder. So I pour hundreds of that in there. So I poured a good bit of the chilli powder into there, right? I'll get that good mixed up before I add water in. You can shake it through there. The last thing, the other thing I add in is chopped chilies, and then there will be some 50% reduced fat cheese. So as I say, this isn't by any means like a healthy mac and cheese, it's probably pretty high calorie. I believe in total it will be roughly about 1,000 calories all in. But that's cool because I basically do something called fasting in the morning, as I previously spoke about. So this basically allows me a lot of space for calories in night time. I'm a massive eater, and I prefer to have big massive meals, I prefer to have less big meals than more small ones. But there's no special thing to this fasting, it's literally just holding off for bigger meals, right? So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. This is it, pre-cooked. Talking to YouTube. Pre-cooked. I'm mixing it in and I'll add a bit of cheese into that. Pre-oven, and I'm going to whack it under the grill for about 4 minutes. And here's the end product. The cheese actually doesn't look as nice as it usually does for some reason, but do we should keep it a wee bit longer, Laura Marie?
Yeah, it needs to go a bit more now.
And here we go, there's a finished product. Right, so me and my girlfriend will have half of this. This comes the tricky part, but because she always tries to take more than me. Always tries to fight me for my mac and cheese. Right there, let's see if we can get him cool. Put in this. Okay, let's see how amazing it is there. Ah well, awesome though, it's a finished product. Bang. This will be my last meal of the day. Other than that, I'll probably just have a can of Pepsi Max or something like that. Water, and that'll be me going to bed. No calories left after this. So hopefully that video helped you out, right? If it did, I've got more help for you if you're interested in wanting to go make a change. How I'm going to help you is, again, I'm going to offer you to join my free Facebook group where I offer training and nutrition advice and much more in there. All you need to do is go to the link in the description below and that will help you out. Another step that will skyrocket your results will be to check out my 21 health hacking meals. This is a free download. All it is an ebook with 21 healthy meals that are packed full of protein and are about 500 calories a piece. I'll send that straight to you as soon as you download it. And there you'll also learn how to track calories, how to count them, how to fit food you like that mac and cheese I just had, into your diet and still get results. Sound good? All you need to do is click on the link below. I'll see you in the next video.